Welcome back. It is Tuesday, July 30th in the MLB. Our three best bets are on the way. It is Austin joined by Logan. Let's dive into a recap from yesterday, although I bet you we don't want to do it. 0-4. I mean, I don't even know how to do a recap at this point. Anything that could have gone wrong yesterday did go wrong, and I feel like I'm a broken record saying that. Let's talk about them. We had Logan Gilbert's worst start of the year. Simeon Woods Richardson, worst start of the year. We had Zach Wheeler's worst start of the year. And then we had one saving grace for the Braves and Brewers. We have a chance. And then the Braves bullpen, a top 5 unit in baseball, gives up 8 runs. And that's how we lose. Painful. I mean, I kid you not. This is the stat, and I told this to Logan last night. Our 20th reverse sweep of the year. And that's not like 0-2, at least 0-3, 0-4. It has just been a terrible season, just embarrassing, honestly. So, look, we're doing a giveaway today. We're going to also do a giveaway in August. We'll talk about that on August 1st in a few days. Go down below. It's Dinger Tuesday. Logan and I don't have any picks because, honestly, we just need to get these straight bets figured out. We don't need to be forcing more money onto some Dinger Tuesday picks. But go down below. Let us know your favorite guy to hit a home run. We're going to pick 2 random people. Doesn't have to be the best odds, so you can pick Aaron Judge if you want to. But 2 people that give out some winning Dinger Tuesday picks down below. We'll give away $25 to 2 random people because, honestly, we deserve to give away some money because we have been tossing out L's left and right. It has been embarrassing, but hey, things are going to turn around. Logan and I, have turned in 2 consecutive profitable seasons, and I guess we're going to try our hardest to turn in a 3rd straight, but it is obviously embarrassing to be down so far late into the season. But without further ado, let's dive into the picks. Let's bring it the morale, and let's have a winning day. Now, I haven't recorded the breakdown, so I don't know if I'll post the breakdown before or after this video, so you can definitely check that out and hear my thoughts on some other games. Given we only have 3 picks today, there's going to be some things that I did look at the card, but coming off an 0-4 day, there's not really a lot of, let's bet the board today. That's probably not how I'm feeling. So we'll talk about some things I did look at a little bit more in more details and more props and stuff in the breakdown. You can go check that out. Probably I'll post it after this video, so you can go show that some love. Let's dive in the first pick of the day. It's going to be our parlay of the day, so it's not even in this video. It is on Odds Checker. We'll link it down below. We're going to find 2 guys or maybe 2 props or 2 things that we really think have a good chance of hitting. Since we switched up the formula, the parlays of the day have been pretty profitable for us, given that, each of them typically comes out to, I think, plus 130, plus 140. Today should be no different, so you can check that out. Top link in the description. But, Logan, we're switching up a little bit of mojo. Parlay day always goes first. Normally I go. I'm going to throw it to you. You got a pick, and I really like your pick. I pray it doesn't. Something's going to go wrong, but at least tell the people what you got.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard coming back on here after a tragic day like yesterday, but you just have to remember, bad days happen in baseball. We could be sitting on a good day today, and percentages play. I say we do better today. And it starts with my pick today, and I like the Pirates and Astros under 8.5 total runs. Minus 110 odds on BetMGM is your best value there. Now, I know after looking at the scores yesterday, you could be like, Logan, I'm scared to take an under. There are a lot of very, very high-scoring games. Virtually every game went over yesterday. It was absolutely crazy to see that you saw some football scores in the boards yesterday. I really do like the under between these two teams. We saw 8 runs yesterday in a Paul Skeens start. So your brain feels conditioned to just think this one should have that plus some with significantly worse starting pitching than there was yesterday. But I really don't see it, and it starts with Hunter Brown. I'm a big Hunter Brown fan this year. 4 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP. He turned me into a believer because look at his game log. Brown has 2 earned runs or less in 8 out of his last 9 starts. He's just been going out there and giving them quality start after quality start. 6 innings pitched, very limiting the damage a lot. He's got his hopefully blow up start out of the way because he did give up 7 earned runs in there. So I pray that the blow up starts out of his system, like we had yesterday for all of our pitchers. But you look at Hunter Brown, he's a guy I want to back in every way. He's 90th percentile in barrel percentage, 93rd percentile in hard hit percentage. When a ball is put in play, it's not going for extra base hits. And that's what we like to see. That's how Hunter Brown is pitching deep into these games. And that's how he's getting out of here with like 2 earned runs or less. Over the last 2 weeks, Pirates only hitting 198 against righties. That's 27th in the majors. Hunter Brown's going to challenge them to be able to really hit him today. I don't see it coming with the Pirates. And the books project it the exact same way I do. Brown has a 4.5 hits allowed line, a 1.5 earned run line, and an 18.5 outs line, meaning he's projected to pitch very well. All of those lines suggest masterclass. Actually, those are the lines you see from guys like, typically Zach Wheeler, not yesterday, but you typically see those lines from a very good starting pitcher, almost the ace category. And I think we're getting a discount on Hunter Brown. He's not an ace, but he pitches like one, and I really do like that. I think he holds down the Pirates offense. And on the other side, it's going to be Bailey Falter starting for the Pirates, 4.08 ERA and a 1.2 whip. Now, Bailey Falter obviously is a lefty. Houston, 13th in batting average against lefties over the last 2 weeks. Middle of the pack, right? They're not hitting 350 or 380 against lefties, something that really scare me off this pick. But Falter being, the kind of that like softer tossing lefty, more of a pitch to contact lefty, I doubt he goes deep into this game. Just typically speaking, Bailey Falter starts 4 or 5 innings max. If he goes into the 6th, that means he's absolutely cooking, and that means our bet's looking great. But what I like about Falter, and you can look at his StatCast metrics, they're terrible. They're all blue circles, but there's something StatCast can't measure, and that's heart. And when there's runners in scoring position, Bailey Falter's stranding those guys. With 2 outs and runners in scoring position, Bailey Falter's only allowing a .046 batting average. He's got that dog in him when there's that runner in scoring position, and he needs to strand it. That's what these over-under bets come down to. With 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, if that guy gets home, it cascades into a big inning, and then your under is likely cooked. Bailey Falter is just one of those pitchers. If you've ever bet against him, you're like, damn, how do they not have like 10 runs against this guy? You know what I'm talking about, and it's because Bailey Falter's been pretty solid with runners in scoring position. He knows how to strand those guys. He needs to do it for us to get again today. And then, another point of note, kind of give me like thinking a little bit. I look at this game. Why are the odds makers pricing this game the way they are? Houston is only a minus 135-ish favorite at the time we're recording this video. If they're projected to destroy Falter, like why would that be? I think Bailey Falter goes out and pitches a really solid game in this one. I think he gives them length. I see this as a lower scoring game, and when it's a lower scoring game, it's anyone's game. I don't see a huge starting pitching advantage for the Astros. I know it kind of could look like that. But again, it's not priced like that, and I think this is a lower scoring game, closer game that comes down to the bullpens. And if we're betting an under, we need both bullpens to be solid. Over the last 2 weeks, they have been. Pittsburgh 11th in bullpen ERA at a 3.38. Houston 15th in bullpen ERA at a 3.97. So both middle of the pack or better bullpens. 2 bullpens I should be able to trust to hold it down, get us those later innings outs that we need with no implosions. Fingers crossed. I do really like the under in this one. No one likes betting an under, waking up and doing it. But especially after all the runs we saw yesterday, I love this bet a whole lot today as my favorite pick of the day. But Austin, what's your pick for today?
Yeah, to wrap up the video, third and final pick of the day. As a reminder, like I said, the breakdown will include a lot of other things I did consider. I could probably bet like 5 things today, but instead I'll stick to one of my most confident plays. That's David Festa of the Minnesota Twins, over 4.5 hits allowed, minus 125 on DraftKings. Now, depending on the book you were on, there is a chance this one could void, and it probably, I'm not saying it probably will, but it will void if Festa obviously doesn't start, which it has a chance. Obviously, it is trade deadline day, so anyone could be moved. But that's not what I mean. It's actually more so the Twins could start an opener in front of Festa. They did that last outing for him, and it worked pretty well for him. So it wouldn't shock me if that does happen, where Festa does not start the game. Maybe they bring in a reliever for 2 or 3 3 batters, and then they bring in Festa. This one would void, which would be annoying, but hey, at this point, a void is better than a loss. But let's talk about why I like fading Festa here to give up at least 5 hits against the Mets. Now, yesterday, obviously, the Mets got the Woods Richardson. It would be on brand if they can't do anything against Festa today, just because how our season's been going. But in his 3 appearances so far this season, Festa, 7, 9, and 4 hits allowed. So he's been giving up the hits. Those first 2, appearances, not great. The 4 did come last week against the Phillies, a team that has really struggled against right-handed pitching recently. And they've been getting better, though, recently, the last few games. But still, they've been struggling a little bit. But then I just think that we'll see the Mets team, despite a couple down games against Spencer Schwellenbach and Ronaldo Lopez, they've been really good against righties. Last 2 weeks, batting .273 against right-handed pitching, 9th best in the majors. Festa, knock on wood, hasn't walked a ton of guys, only 3 walks in 14 and a third innings pitched. He has like a 4.5 walk percentage, which is pretty dang low. This season, he's allowing a 300 batting average to lefties, a 346 to righties. Of the last 13 right-handed pitchers to face the Mets that have at least, seen 15 or so batters, 9 of the 13 have allowed 5 or more hits. I think the Mets can get 5 hits off Festa. I think if this is to lose, either one, an opener comes in and we void here, or two, Festa pitches like Yariel Rodriguez yesterday, where he just hits guys and walks 5 guys, and then he's out within the first inning. The Mets historically haven't been a great first inning offense, so I think we'll see Festa get get the wheels under him, but I think he'll still give up some hits here today. So I really like this line at 4.5. I'll take it. 4.5 hits allowed, minus 125 on DraftKings. Like I said, if he somehow doesn't start, well, then obviously then nothing we can do there. Then we will just get a void, and we'll have our 2 picks, our parlay of the day, and Logan's Pirates and Astros under 8.5. But that's our favorite picks for Tuesday. A reminder, we're doing a $50 giveaway, $25 to 2 random people. Go down below, let us know your favorite Dinger Tuesday pick, and if it hits a home run, hey, maybe you'll win $25. We'll announce those winners tomorrow morning. Again, it is trade deadline day. Sometimes it can be a little bit wonky, hence why we also only have 3 picks, but hey, it's going to be trade deadline. There's going to be a lot of different things happening. Already have been a ton of different moves. Let's see what else happens throughout the afternoon. Logan and I will see you guys back tomorrow, hopefully with a 3-0 sweep, or at least a winning day, because we certainly could use one in the worst way. We'll see you guys then. Peace out.